All right, here's how to get legit unlimited book calls for your AI agency. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you my CRM, my GoHighLevel, my funnel, my automations, my system that I use to get these book calls. So I'm going to show you that in a second. But real quick, getting book calls is super important because if you don't get over 5 book calls per day, say you're getting only 2 book calls per day, you're going to be the one taking those calls because you can only hire a closer or a sales rep once you're getting 5 to 7 book calls per day because that's going to be enough for them to make money and be able to stay. So we have to get those 5+ book calls per day. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck in a place where we're always the one taking the sales calls and can't be scaling the agency because we're not getting enough. So we have to get over that 5 call a day hump. And we're going to do that by posting in Facebook groups, AI content, paid ads, cold calling, which I have a super cool trick there and some even cooler methods as well. But we're pushing everyone to call the AI demo. This is basically an AI appointment setter that is getting all these leads booked. And if you're watching this video, then you probably understand I sell AI tools to businesses. So having them call one of my AI tools that I sell meshes in super synergistically to this entire process. So we want our calendars to look like this: full, lush, beautiful, juicy. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do right now. And one more visual of this would be like, again, all this right here, you could add 10 of these, right? Facebook groups, AI content, paid ads, cold calling, this, that, and you're funneling all them to call the AI. The AI, the lead talks to the AI and then boom, goes and you sell them for X amount of dollars. Now, like for example, for the Facebook groups, I'm posting a Facebook group and I'm pushing them to call this number right here. And then they call the number, the business owner, right? This is a business owner Facebook group and they sort of go and, talk their shit. But basically once they call the AI then tries to get them to book onto my calendar. Now, the way I set up my funnel in GoHighLevel is I have my funnel and then I'll come here and view this real quick. And I have a VSL here that basically describes what we're doing.
Customers are calling your business right now and no one's picking up. Most people call during lunch breaks or after.
Right, so an AI VSL, grow and automate your business. Again, I'm selling primarily AI receptionist, but then once I get on the call, I'm selling other things as well. They come down here, they can book a demo call immediately, super good. They'll just go straight to the calendar. But then if they want to see a little more information or they want to demo the AI, then AI receptionist, a customizable personal assistant that never sleeps, never misses a call, and turns every lead into a paying customer 24/7. And then you can test drive our AI. And when you click this, it calls AI actually is trying to sell them. And then of course we have AI review automation, AI web design, AI chatbot, and some other things as well. But this is the funnel that we're pushing them to. And then again, this is the VSL.
Exactly when.
And VSL stands for video sales letter. Just me trying to, or not me, but the AI trying to sell them. Now, if we come back here, all we're going to simply do is make this next funnel step the calendar page. So this is where we're just going to add our calendar to this page so that they can book onto our calendar. And then the final step within the funnel is you're going to add an AI call confirmation. So super simple. I'll show you what this page looks like. It's just confirming the call. So as you can see, follow these steps below to come prepared for your 60-minute AI strategy call. You're booked in for 60 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Follow these 3 steps. Reply yes to your Google meeting invite. Why do we do that? Because we want to minimize no-shows. There's one thing about getting a full calendar, super cool, but how many of them are actually going to show up? And if you actually are doing this, that's a huge issue, right? You could legit have a 75% no-show. So you could get 10 book calls and only 2.5 will show up, right? And if you can get that down to 50%, boom, you just doubled your business's revenue. And then if you get that down to 25%, you're doing really good. You have 2.5 extra business's revenue just from fixing some stupid little things like this. Next, test drive our AI receptionist, right? We want you to call the AI. We want you to get used to it. We don't want you to come on the call and be like, well, does the AI even work? Is it good? Right? We want you to come as prepared as possible for the call, right? That's super important for it. Now, lead flow isn't just about cold calling. Like people on YouTube, I always see it. They're always like, oh, cold calling or this or that. And the harsh reality is that's like nothing to do with it. That's like 1% of lead flow. I've cold called 1 million leads a day and had no lead flow. And I've cold called 100 leads a day and have had more lead flow than ever because it's not about the top of funnel. There's so much nuance as you go down, all the way to not just booking an appointment, not just confirming the appointment, but showing up on the appointment ready to buy. That's what we have to do. That's what we have to give our closers. You want happy closers, happy closer, happy life. It's how it works. Now, if we can get these closers really good leads with high show up rates, they're going to be happy. Everyone's going to be making money. You're going to be happy as well. So we test drive our AI and then see how others are using our system. Before we meet, take a quick look at how our AI system has helped local business owners save hours every week. Now, here is where we'll add in testimonials of other business owners who have crushed it with this. That adds so much proof of concept. It makes them feel like I'm not taking a leap of faith here. This actually already works. And then down below, just on the call, we'll walk through a simple blueprint that's helped local businesses turn missed calls into booked appointments and shave 5 to 10 hours of admin work off their week without hiring more staff. So that's the funnel system. Now, again, on the beginning funnel, I showed you the AI receptionist number. That's really important. Now, if we go to AI agents and we go to voice AI, this is the agent that I'm using. Now, we go to agent list, AI sales agent, and right here, this is essentially the agent. We're using this voice right here, English, AI sales agent. Now, the people are actually calling this right here. And then in agent goals, very simple. we have our knowledge base, which I'm not going to fully give away, but you are an AI sales assistant representing a consulting team that helps small businesses implement AI, blah, blah, blah. Down below, you'll see always push toward booking an appointment. That is the #1 agent's mission. And then down here, we have a lead nurture workflow that triggers it when user does not book an appointment. And then obviously appointment booking action right here so that we can get them booked. So the AI can actually get them booked on the call. And then next, we actually have a lead nurture system so that they don't just book the call, but they actually show up to the call. And that is obviously extremely important. Now, if a lead calls the AI and the AI doesn't get them to book, now since they called the AI, we still have their number. We have their contact information. So they're going to go through this workflow right here. They're going to go, the first text, hey, contact's name. And again, the AI is going to get the contact's name, which is super cool. Hey, Johnny Brown, this is from the AI system team. You didn't grab a spot after our chat. Want me to hold one for you tomorrow? Book here. And then we'll add our booking link here. Again, I'm not going to show my booking links and everything in this video because honestly that makes me vulnerable to people just going and booking a million calls, and that ruins our week with sales. So I'm not going to be doing that, but essentially you get the point of what we're doing. This is a very simple automation, time delay, and it goes out a few days. Last reminder, we still have an open slot for you to map out your AI system after this week. No guarantees, book now. And then right here we have our appointment confirmation and reminders. So boom, appointment status, they booked an appointment. We remove from all of their workflows, and then we do a wait step. Wait step is 3 minutes after they book. Create the contact, create an internal notification that they booked, and then boom, confirmation text right here. Hey, contact's first name, it's blank. I saw you just booked a meeting with me for, here's the appointment start time to see how we can implement AI into your business. Will that time work for you? Now, again, as I showed you on the thank you page for the funnel, we say you have to reply yes. So if they don't reply yes here, like, hey, yes, I'm good, the meeting automatically gets canceled out within 3 hours. So this is just, we're trying to separate the wheat from the chaff. We're trying to separate the losers from the people who actually want to implement this, right? Because we need a high show up rate. This isn't about just, cold calling and this. You'll quickly realize that. At first, it might seem like that, but once you start going, you'll realize, oh my gosh, my no-show rate sucks. The leads getting on suck, because from the second they booked that call to the second they got on that call, you got to be using all that time real estate to be warming them up and making them feel great about your business and their decision to work with you. So the sale doesn't start on the call. It starts basically the second they book that call. And I'll just keep going through here. We have emails, again, your meeting to learn how we can implement AI into your business is confirmed, etc., etc. So those are the systems that we use once the call is booked. Now, again, with getting that book call, we're using every mean. We're trying to get as much exposure to this call AI, to our AI receptionist. That's that number for where they can demo the AI agent. So that's posted in Facebook groups like we have here. That's posting AI content that gets people to call the AI. That's doing paid ads, pushing people directly to call the AI. I have so many of that where literally like my paid ad is like so simple. It's just a picture ad like, hey, blah, blah, blah. You want an AI receptionist? Click below to call it. And then they can just call the AI and then just literally acts as an instant appointment setter to get these people booked. That works really good. Now, one little other trick of the trade I'll tell you, I don't think anyone else has ever done this, but what I'll do is I'll just rip through. I'll even get a power dialer if you don't want to just use your phone, and I'll rip through like 1,000 dials a day. If they answer, good. Don't cut to the chase and just try and get them to book an appointment like you manually. But all the people who don't answer the phone, what I do is, if you stick around, then lucky you. What I do is I'll call 1,000 people in a day. I won't do that, but I'll have one of my team members do that on my outreach team, and I'll have them call 1,000 members, right, with the power dialer, which will take it could take 7-8 hours, or maybe like 6 hours, and 1,000 leads is a lot. Now, what will happen is, we'll try and set all the people who answer, but all the people who don't answer and call back, they go to a very specific AI agent, voice agent, that knows we called them and they didn't answer. So then the agent will say, hey, how's it going? We actually called you a few days ago, but you didn't answer. And I may be AI, but what if I wasn't AI? You wouldn't have answered that lead, and they would have just taken another business on Google. And basically that will be its opening pitch. And the business owner is like, shit, I missed their call. That's true. I saw their missed call. I'm calling them back, but it would be too late if this was a business, if this was someone who wanted to use my service. And the AI is like, how much times does that happen every day, do you think? If it happened to me, chances are it had to have happened to someone else. Did it happen to 10 people? Oh, did it? Okay, that's 300 people a month. How much money could that be leaving on the table? Why don't you just let me do that? But or at the very least, if you miss the call, why don't it at least come to me? Why can't you at least reroute it to me if you miss the call, right? Then I'm just capturing all that stuff falling from the tree. So that's a huge one that works so well, but you have to have a few more systems set up for that, but really good. Anyways, I hope you found this video valuable. Go down below, book a call with my team. We'll help set all this up for you, done for you. We do so much for you. We just help you scale your agency and hit those revenue goals as quick as possible. We take a lot of pride in what we do. We take it super seriously. We have a big team. It's not like 5 people. It's like a big team, 20 plus people, working around the clock for you. So go down below, book a call, grab that GoHighLevel with the free trial, 30 days free, and you'll get a lot of this system sent to you, including that AI agent prompt. We'll send it to you, plus $12,000 in other free gifts. So, go get the free trial, but most importantly, go down below, book a call with our team. Promise it'll be worth it. Hope you found this valuable. Cheers. I'll see you on the next one.